Wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. You know, I'm wearing a South Park shirt. Didn't even realize I'm watching South Park right behind us. Didn't even put that together until just now. So, here's the deal. I had a request for a versus, a battle, a one-on-one, mano a mano. Somebody wanted to know how the Timber Rattler Western Outlaw stacks up to the dbad Mission 3. I have to say, not really. But we're going to go through it anyway because this is who we are and it's what we do. So, I'm going to give you a close-up, a little side-by-side of these two, and you can really see what's going on here. Huge differences in these knives. Huge differences, but you can see how it is and how it all works in and out. So now with this one, with the Timber Rattler, the finish on this one is not the finish you're gonna get. This is a finish I put on it. I just liked it better. So you're gonna get one that I think it's just polish, just regular polish. This one I made more satin because I made it to my own liking. And the Mission 3, that's how it comes. But if you wanted, like, with the Mission 3, if you wanted micarta, G10, anything you want for scales, they'll do. I like these. Wood is great. I was just having a chat with somebody. One of the good things about wood, doing the wood on scales, is, for me, this is 100% comfort. For other people who have held it, they say the same thing. But for some people, maybe this might be too much swell for them, so they need to be able to take it down. Wood is very easy to manipulate the way you want it, so that's why I use wood on a lot of my designs, because you can make it any way you want, really, and it's easy. So that's that. But let's go over this now. This is 5160. This, I don't remember. It's like it could be one of the 7 CRs or the 9 CRs or the stainlesses. I'm not 100% sure. This was modeled after the Rambo 3. This, I think, was also either that or this came out first. I'm not sure. Somebody will tell me which came first. This one, the Timber Rattler Western Outlaw, or the Gilhibben Rambo, because I think it was the Gilhibben Rambo, and I think this was a direct, like, wannabe copy of that. I think that's what that is. This was an improvement over the Gilhibben, big time. So let's go over some specs. Let's go over some. What do you got with it? Width, this thing is 2 1/4 inch wide. Width, this thing is just over that. It's a little bit more than 2 1/4, about 2 1/4. So blade width for blade width, you're looking at pretty much the same. Blade length, we're gonna go from, we'll go from the bottom of the choil, so you can get the most out of your blade there. You're looking at, well, we'll go average. It's just easier. We'll just easier. It's like an 11-inch blade. This one is a 12-inch blade, so you get an inch more blade on this guy right here. This one, I believe, is 7 millimeters, a 1/4 inch thick, and theirs is 4/16, I think. So, I mean, you're talking huge difference in blade thickness. Huge difference. Handle for handle, I actually like this handle too. This handle is made to just fit inside the swells of the hand, where this one leaves the swells empty. It's kind of, if I pull it up and down, see how that moves? I got my grip on there real tight. It's going to slide up and down because there's nothing. It's not contoured at all. It's like a stick. This one here, if I try to move it, it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. This has a welded on steel guard. This guard is not welded. It is just a friction held brass guard. This has a brass pommel with the true full tang sticking out. This is a welded on what they call a power hammer. Bam. Beast. Both are pinned. This uses a whole bunch of pins. I mean, there's a whole lot of pins in there. It's a little overkill if you ask me, but it is what it is. This has 3 pins, and that's all it needs. So what we want to do is we want to go out and we want to hit with these guys. Neither have the natural edge. I have not put an edge on this since buying it. I have had to resharpen this one a couple times, but it is what it is. Now, people say, oh, 5160, but it's going to rust and blah, blah, blah. The only one that really rusts is this guy. I had to keep cleaning it up. That's what made me change the steel originally. Look at that. Look how cool that came out, though. So let's go and play. Before we do, we'll just take a look at the sheets. Both are brown leather sheets. This one has like a little fake pattern in it. Is what it is. Is what it is. They both work. This one, though, for some reason, I don't know why makers do this, especially if the guard is on both sides. Why do you put the guard over the edge side so when you pull out the knife, the edge scrapes this? That's stupid. If you're going to put the strap on here, do it over here so it's over the spine. That's the dumbest thing, man. I just don't get it. If you have an upper guard, why you wouldn't do that. This one, done correctly. It's over the grip. All right, so let's play. Uh-oh. Dogs just jumped up. Yeah, I meant to press pause and I didn't. So you guys are just walking out with me. Taking a walk. All right. It's a muggy one. No rain today. It's weird. We've had nothing but rain, and today the rain has gone away. So let's go over to the old stump. Take a minute to get there. Just takes a minute to get there. All right, here we go. Drop you guys right there. That's my stump. We're gonna do some 4-footers. Boop. You're gonna be able to see. Boop. They both fall the same way. They've got the same kind of balance, structured the same way. As far as overall balance, this feels really good. The timber feels really good, overall balance. This one, it's made specifically with balance in mind. Everything cut out is done for a single purpose. Oh, here's something. My swedge from here, from the back cut on the spine all the way down, is sharpened. So with that, you have that. This one is just a swedge. So you can still get it in, obviously, in softwood, but it's not going to be sharp. You're not going to have that cutting ability. If I did that on like a harder piece of wood, I'm not getting in where this one's still going to bite, right? Just the one difference in the spinal area. Oh, and deep fullers, pencil fullers. I hate these pencil fullers. Hate them. All right, let's have some fun. I think overall length, they're pretty close because I have an inch more in the blade. Let's see. This handle is about a 1/2 inch. So this is going to be a 1/2 inch in total length longer. That's it, because of all that. Let me make sure the dogs are still in the yard. I see them both. All right, now let's get something we can chop through. Let's get something we could hit. Oh, that's a big one. It's slimy on one side, so I can't pick it up. There we go. You know, as I said, I can't pick it up, not I can't get it up. All right, there's a difference. All right, so let's first get this thing cut in half. There we go. All right, so what I will even do is I'll use the bigger piece for my knife. Well, they're both my knives, but this is my knife. Ah! Power. All right, so you see, it's just easy. That's all day swinging. This one's nice and thin, so this should be a pretty easy cut. And it is. It is. Now, I'd be lying if I said you could really feel the difference when it goes through. You can't. Piece of wood like this, something that's going to chop as simply as this, you're not really going to feel the difference. In batoning, you might notice it'll go a little easier with this one, with the Mission. But stuff like that, just hacking pieces, you're not really going to notice. But really, when it comes down to which one or why they different, how they different, it comes into the hit. It comes into the power hit, the stroke, what it's going to be. So rather than doing this, which is simple, I say we just take them on over and start smashing. All right, let's go. All right, so I guess we could start over here. Just take a few shots. We've got this branch just kind of hanging out. That's the timber rattler. And that's not the timber rattler. The power due to the balance on this knife is just insane. It's freaking insane. And this one is still no joke. No joke. Look at that. My Mission hit it so good that it broke from impact on this one. But this one went just about halfway through. There we go. There we go. We'll take it out. But we need to hit bigger stuff. We need to hit bigger stuff. Not these sissy little branches. Nobody came for that. I mean, I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here for that. If I'm going to be outside in this nasty ass humid weather, I'm going to earn it. I'm going to earn the burn. All right, so here we go. Now we have something to hit right here. All right, so timber rattler and Mission 3, dbad Mission 3. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one in each hand and get rid of this little guy of the knot. I'll use this knotty piece right here with the Mission because it's just a better knife. But what I want to do is just swing. Now, I'm going to end up showing you the damage that each creates. You'll be able to see from the same hits and the same amount of hits. Look at the difference in how much comes off material. I think you guys can see, I can't really see, but right there. Ooh, yeah, I can see that. Right there is just a whole lot. It's made a nice little hole. If this is your knife in the woods, if this timber rattler thing, that was probably really loud for you guys. If this timber rattler is your knife and you're camping with it, you're not gonna have any problems working it. I guarantee you that. You're not gonna have any problems. But if this Mission 3 is your knife in the woods, holy mackerel. I mean, I don't know if that part's in the shot because I can't see. I just hit my thumb on the edge of that. It's just absolute destruction. Just destruction. This guy, to get the same kind of effect, I think I would just have to swing a lot harder. Maybe it's just the edge profile. It's not doing what that knife is doing. No matter how hard I swing it, and I just went to my left hand, it's just not getting the same kind of impact in the hit as the Mission 3 is. The edge profile, the way it's built, maybe the sharpening, and that one hasn't even been touched yet. I think it just all makes a difference. It accumulates together like what's hot. What's going on with that? Let's try some harder wood. We'll see if there's a difference there. Ooh, it is nasty out here, boys and girls. It is nasty. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Ooh, you nasty boys. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can't get you down to the height of this thing. All right, so here we go. What I'll do is I'll go left hand. We'll just take a few swats. All right, that's the timber rattler. Now let's try the Mission. Let's try the Mission. not going to swing any harder, any different. I'm just going to swing the same type of way. And you can see immediately it's almost double the impact. It's just a crazy hitting knife. And this is, you can hear it, that's a hardwood. That's hard. It's solid. But I mean, if I really wanted to get into it, this knife, it's gonna take it like a hatchet. I mean, just look at that. It's definitely edge profile. I mean, it's honestly, I didn't know, and to be honest, I didn't know it was going to be that different. Like, I didn't know the hitting from the Mission was going to be that much more impactful than the hitting from this. I mean, it's a steel blade. They're both, you know, the same type of thing. I thought it was going to be really close. This one's just built better. No, it's not even close. It's this one's not just built better, better materials, better structuring, better profiling, better everything. It's also a better impactor. It just takes out more. It's really freaking good. The dbad Mission 3, I mean, yeah, I designed it so I can talk it up all I want, but I mean, everybody else who owns one is saying the same thing about this thing. It's awesome. It really is. It's just an awesome freaking knife. And I had no idea how much more awesome it was going to be than this one right here. I mean, I knew that this is a budget knife. Yep. So I knew it wasn't going to be to the, you know, to the same points. It's not going to be equal to it, but I thought it was going to be a lot closer. And while it's close in appearance, it is definitely not close in action and what it can do. It's just a different animal. It's a different animal. The Mission 3, and the thing is, you can customize the Mission 3 to your liking. That's one thing. Is you go to the website, you go to www.thekukrihouse.com, and they have options on their channel to where, okay, maybe I want different scales, or maybe I want some. They have options. They can show you. You can get a Kydex sheath for it. This, you buy it as it is. That's it. It just comes one way. You can customize any dbad knife, any Kukri House knife. You can customize it the way you want it if you want it customized. Me personally, that's perfect as it is. That's the way I like it. That's how I designed it. That's the way I wanted it. Some people want different handle materials. Some people want a different sheath. Some people, you know, some guy might say, yeah, it's 2 inches too long for me. I need it for this. I just need a small camp knife, but I like the shape. Okay, well, they'll make it smaller for you. The Kukri House will do anything. When you buy an off-the-rack budget knife, no matter what, you're getting the off-the-rack budget knife. And one of the good things about the Mission and all the dbad blades, you can really see the difference in the edge. I'm gonna have to show you a close-up. Is that they're hand hammered, right? So every single one, if the same guy makes 5 in a row, every one of them is gonna be slightly different, which means when you buy a dbad knife, you have the only one in the world that's exactly the one you have. When you buy a machine-made knife, every single person who has one has the same knife. And that's a major thing for me, is individuality. And I know that if I bring mine out and some other guy has his, and he says, hey, let's meet up and I want to see your knife, great. We're going to be able to sit back and say, oh, look at this. This is slightly different. Oh, look at this. This is slightly different. Oh, it's this far difference in length. It's hand forged, which means every single one is going to have a slight difference in the next one around it. So no matter what, you know, getting a custom blade, it's a custom handmade knife, but unlike others, it's 100% your own. It's an individual's knife. I got to check on the dogs. I just really want to show you this. Really want to show you this because I thought it was really cool. Hold on. There we go. We flipped it around. Look at the edge compared to the edge. This is why you're getting so much better chops from that knife. Look at how far off there. This is really cut in. It's really nice. You're getting a full edge. This thing, they barely cut into the bevel there. I mean, that's just weird. So, I mean, that guy right there, that's the one, ladies and gents, brothers and sisters, everybody. So, so that's it, guys. That's it. That's a pretty cool pairing right there. One's a budget knife. One is priced like a budget knife when it comes to customs. But that dbad Mission 3 made by the Kukri House in Nepal, nothing like it, man. Nothing freaking like it. All right, that's it for me. I am Donnie B all day. Until next knife.